Hey guys, it's Cash, and it has been a while. I don't even know what day it is of my quarantine because I kind of stopped keeping track. So, like most people right now, I'm a little bit triggered by this event that's going on. Not the fact that I'm sitting in my bed eating snacks with my dogs watching TV, but the fact that thousands of people all over the world are dying from an illness that can be killed by bacterial soap and washing your hands. So it's kind of unnerving, it's a little bit unsettling, and I've just decided to take a break from the videos because I don't want to put any more potential toxicity, or I just don't really have much positive to say right now. So I've taken a break from the videos. But today I'm going to talk about something, a woman by the name of Shallon Lester. Now, I came across Shallon Lester in my state of quarantine boredom. I think I've watched some of her videos before, but she changes her settings every once in a while, so I'm not really sure. But over quarantine, I came across her again. She is a gossip columnist, or was a gossip columnist from Star Magazine. Never read Star Magazine because it's usually bullshit. But she has a channel. And the stuff that she did on Bella Hadid, The Weeknd, and Selena Gomez is what brought me to her channel. So what she does is she uses celebrities, and then she takes what's going on with them and their situation and adds a little bit of tea in there and gives people advice. So I really like what she did in the 3, 4, 5 videos that I saw that she covered on them. She presented the information, she gives the tea, which probably isn't real given what we know now, but she just did a good job with that. So I subscribed to her. So after subscribing, the first little ding that I got was how to spot a psychopath. Ellen DeGeneres is a psychopath. And I watched the video, and she's very convincing. She's very persuasive. So is Ellen a psychopath? I don't know. Maybe yes, maybe no, whatever. But I don't think she had this list that she printed off on the internet. I don't think that going through a list that you printed out is a good enough way to really diagnose somebody with a disorder like psychopathy. So I just kind of let it go. The next one, we have Selena Gomez. So I like Selena Gomez. She's a child star. A lot of pressure comes with that. So she's been through a lot in her life, and she's very open about her struggles. She's had a lot of struggles in this industry, and I'm sure a lot of people appreciate her for that. And then there's other people like Shallon Lester that view that as weak. So I'm watching this video about, and it's the most recent one that she uploaded about Selena Gomez, saying that she's came out as bipolar and she's using it as an excuse for her bad behavior. Now, whether this is true or not, who knows? Shallon is calling Selena a liar. She, even in one video, not this specific video, but she's mocking her for her faith. She's got, Selena wrote something in a notes app and she's professing her love for Jesus, and Shallon is openly mocking her in this video. And that's one thing in the videos that I've watched about this that nobody really stated. And that was one thing that really bothered me. So this whole dislike for Selena Gomez, she calls Selena Gomez her mortal enemy. And I couldn't really understand it because when I think of Selena Gomez, I think of like Disney Club, that whole genre of celebrity. I don't really view her as someone's mortal enemy, but okay, whatever. So next we get into Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. Now, I'm not too big into that drama, but I ended up watching it for some reason. And the whole video, she's just talking about how Meghan Markle's a manipulator. She took this man away from his family, this, that, the other thing. And it's just kind of like, how do you know this? Like, I just pictured Meghan and Harry in bed, laying in bed, and Shallon, like, in the headboard, just writing, taking notes. Like, the stuff that she was saying was stuff that you'd physically have to be in a room with someone, with a couple, to make this type of claims. So that's when I decided to unsub. I was like, okay, I've had enough of this fake celebrity folklore, whatever this is. I was just like, enough is enough. So then, a couple days later, something comes up in my news feed. It was D'Angelo Wallace is the first video that I saw. Now, he's a shit talker too. He drags everybody on the internet, so who two better people to go at it than these two? But he comes up with like some pretty good points, and I was even thinking about making a video. I wasn't going to go as deep into depth as he did as far as claiming what he claims. I'll tell you in a second. But just a fact-checking video, just because it was just so outlandish, the stuff that she was coming up with and saying. So in D'Angelo Wallace's video, and I'll tag that down below because he actually has footage of her saying these things, his theory is that she's a pedophile because there is a text from 2010 on her Twitter. Hate Twitter. Never been on Twitter in my life, never will. But there's a Twitter from 2010 stating how she had a sex dream about Justin Bieber. And the thing that makes this weird is in 2010, Justin Bieber was 16 and Shallon was 25. So I know it's like really Mary Kay Letourneau-ish. Some people might not view it as a big deal, but D'Angelo makes a good point in saying if this was a man doing this, that would be it. So I see where that is. Is she a pedophile? I think she just really likes Justin Bieber. Who knows? But that whole theory makes sense of why she would claim Selena Gomez to be her mortal enemy. Makes sense. It's based off jealousy. Selena was with him at that time, so it would just only make sense. But something that I see that goes deeper than that is spiritual. This is like something spiritual that I see also. Because Selena professes her love to Jesus, and Shallon is mocking her for that. So there's obviously a light in Selena Gomez that is missing in Shallon Lester, for her to be going around and basically lying about all these celebrities making money off these videos. And that's another reason people are missing off of this. This is a business for her. She openly states it in her videos. So she's going out, you know, probably gets all this information. Maybe there's nothing going on right now. We're all in quarantine. She's in quarantine. These celebrities are in quarantine. Nothing is going on. So she's sitting at her house. Her wheels are probably spinning, and she's just making all this stuff up just to put something out there. So something else that I thought about is she was an editor at Star Magazine. So reading this type of stuff, because this magazine's been around forever, reading this type of stuff, and this is the type of stuff that's in these magazines, is somewhat different than actually watching someone spew this type of stuff in physical, you know? So reading it is a lot different than actually seeing someone and seeing someone say it. So that's why I think a lot of people are really triggered by this. You know, do I think this is going to end her career? No. I mean, I hope not, because like she could do good in the world. It's just what she's doing right now is bullying. It's harassment, basically. And a lot of people don't look at it like that way because celebrities and whatever, they don't feel bad for celebrities, but it is. And especially right now when everybody's in quarantine and a celebrity could come across this, that's slander, you know? So the moral of the story is here. And the real issue, besides the lying, is just her complete lack of self-awareness that she preaches to her followers, to her fans, and her just blatant insensitivity to people's mental issues and things that they're going through. Like, she made a video about Pete Davidson and dragged him for idealizing suicide and stuff like that. Like, just completely insensitive, especially when so many people are struggling with that kind of stuff today. So I don't know, I felt kind of betrayed by this whole thing, because I really did like her at first. I liked the information that she put out there, on the advice side, not so much on the celebrity side, because I don't really care for that. It's whatever. If it's something that interests me, I'll listen to the tea, but for the most part, it doesn't really matter to me. But on the advice side, I think that she's somebody that could potentially really help people. It's just what she's doing right now with the whole thing. It got a little overboard, and it was a little toxic. So that's all I really have to say about that situation. I've kind of just been laying low, chilling, seeing what this whole thing is, what's going to happen with this whole thing. Scary times. Nobody's going to want to mention 2020 ever again when this is all over with. But I will be back sometime. I'm not going to tell you guys when, because I'm kind of enjoying pausing from uploading for a while. So everybody be safe out there. I'm going to put my little mask on and go into the grocery store. My mom made it for me. Isn't it so cute? All right. So everybody have a wonderful day. And as always, God bless.